Hello, I'm Ann Ramsire, and welcome to Ann's Airedales and Welsh Terriers LLC YouTube page. I'm just making this video to explain to people that are interested in reserving one of our puppies how it all works. This is Dixie and one of her litters of puppies that I'll be using as an example, and you get to watch while I explain how this all works. These guys were born January 16th. They're about 2 days old right now. Let's say you're interested in reserving one of our puppies. You need to contact me first of all. You can go to our website, www.annsairedales.com, or that's ANNESAIREDALES.com. That's Ann with an E and Airedales with two E's. People sometimes forget that. But our contact info is all on our website. My email address is annsairedales@gmail.com. I prefer text and email. I get a lot of phone calls every day, and it's hard for me to be able to spend the time I need to on the phone with people. And then I start mixing people up, and it's really nice for me to have text and emails to look back on and be able to keep everybody straight, and keep everybody's specific questions and things straight. But I can do any. If you want to talk on the phone, if you prefer that, the best way for me to be able to do that, as long as as long as you want to talk, is for you to text or email me, and we can schedule a time to talk on the phone. That works the best for me. But we can make anything work. So you can call, text, or email me, and you can ask when we have a litter due, or you can see that on our website. And at that point, you can ask any questions you want, and when you're ready to be put on the contact list, just let me know. And the difference between a contact list and a waiting list, not many, actually I don't know if any breeders do this. We kind of came up with this on our own, but it's really worked out good and gives everybody a fair chance. And then you're not like, oh man, I'm number 16 on a waiting list, I stand no chance. Well, with a contact list, everybody has total equal chance. I let everybody on the contact list know via email when the puppies are born, or actually when the dog is bred, and when they're due, so that you kind of have a ballpark idea of when to be checking your emails and when puppies will be born and when they'll be ready and stuff, which that can vary. Don't worry if you haven't heard from me and it's 5 days past the due date. Dixie was 6 days past. That's kind of common. So if you haven't heard from me and it's past time for the puppies to be born, don't freak out. So I contact you when the dog is bred. At that time, I always tell people it's a good time to start setting up your PayPal account if you don't have one. Get all that stuff straightened out. You can send me a test PayPal payment of like 50 cents or something, and I can refund that right back to you. Or you can do that when I send the email that they're born to. But it's nice to have it all ready so that you're not on deposit day going, oh no, my PayPal account's not working. I'm rambling now, but on our YouTube page you can see lots of videos of our past puppies and of our adult dogs. So be sure to check those out. Check out our website, and you can see pictures of our adults and also our past puppies. And definitely like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page has really been just blowing up lately. We haven't had it that long. And it's really fun. Everybody posts, well, not everybody, but a lot of people post pictures of their dogs as they're growing up, and kind of a way for people that want to stay in touch with their dog's siblings and things to keep in touch. So definitely like us on Facebook. So whenever the puppies are born, I email everybody on the contact list. I let them know when they were born, how many males and females, when they'll be ready to go, which is usually about 7 to 8 weeks old. Kind of depends on how they do with weaning and stuff, but it's usually about 7 to 8 weeks. And I also on that email let you know a deposit day, along with how this all works again, but you can watch this video too, because sometimes people prefer to just hear than to read. I get a little long-winded in my emails, I know. But anyway, so I set a deposit day, and I do not accept deposits until the puppies are about a week old and have been checked out by the vet. I do this for a couple of reasons. First of all, for the puppy's health, the first week, I mean, especially the first 3 days, but that's really critical for a puppy. That's the time when they're, going to thrive or fall behind, or something, if something is wrong, I'll discover it in those first here's a couple of days. So I ask people to wait until they're about a week old, just so that we know they're doing good. We get them to the vet and get them checked out and get their tails docked and dew claws removed, which is about 3 to 5 days. Today's Saturday. These guys go in on Monday. They were born on Thursday. But also, I think it's only fair to give people, I never used to before I had to, check my email every day. And I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. So that week kind of gives people time to make sure they check their email and they're aware of what's going on and the deposit day is coming. I usually try to set the deposit day for a Saturday and a day that I'm home so that I can kind of be updating people as it goes. So on deposit day, basically it's kind of first come, first serve. As far as who gets a deposit to me gets a puppy reserved. So on deposit day, people send me email or send me PayPal payments, and I email everybody as I get them, letting them know, okay, there's only 2 males left, okay, there's only 1, okay, they're all gone. A question I get often is, well, what if I send a payment and there's no puppies left? I definitely will refund that to you immediately as soon as I can. We really pride ourselves on being honest and fair to everybody. I will not accept the deposit before deposit day. I've had lots of people try to pay me hundreds more just to save them a puppy, and I won't do that. I try to really, really be fair to everybody. And that's kind of why we have a contact list instead of a waiting list too. I'm just really trying to be fair to everybody and give the people that really want a puppy a chance to get one. And usually everybody that wants a puppy gets a puppy. So don't be intimidated if it looks like the contact list is really long. Some people are just on the list waiting till the litter in 6 months or something. And also, you will not be taken off the contact list until you either get a puppy or you ask to be taken off. So if you get an email and you're going, oh man, the timing's not right, you don't even have to respond. You will be left on the contact list and contacted when the next litter is born. As far as how to send a deposit, PayPal is definitely the fastest way. It's the best way. It's secure for everybody involved. It gives you the opportunity to either get it straight out of your checking account, to put it on your credit card, however you want to deal with that. And for final payment, the deposit is part of the puppy price. So if the puppy is $900, that includes the $200 deposit. And I ask for the final payment either in cash at the time of pickup, or you can send it via PayPal, but we don't accept personal checks. We can take money orders or checks from the bank, but not personal checks. So to send a deposit, you log on to your PayPal account, and this is the screen that should come up. Sorry, I have a cold. If you click the second tab, Send Money, and you input my email address, Ann's Airedales @gmail.com, and again that's Ann with an E and Airedales with 2 E's, and put in the amount is $200, and I ask that you select the second button there saying I'm sending money to family or friends. I get a big fee if you do the first one, and if you do that, I do ask you guys to pay for it because that adds up pretty quick for me. But if you want to do the first one, and that's fine, and pay the payment. And then you click continue, which it doesn't let me because I'm sending it to myself here. But you'll just follow through the rest of the prompts. And important thing is on the next page, after you click continue, there's going to be a spot where you can put a little note to the person you're sending money to. And I ask that you put in your name and whether you want a male or a female. And as soon as you send the payment, then I also ask that you send me an email to that same email address and give me your name, your address, your email, and your phone number, and whether you want a male or a female again. AKC requires we submit this. So I need that at this time of deposit as well. And I will try to, as soon as I get the deposits, I try to just let everybody know right away whether they got a puppy and stuff. But, you know, bear with me if I don't immediately for some reason. Let's see. And then, as far as picking the puppies, as you can see, they basically all look and act identical at this point. Maybe a little size difference and stuff like that, but you really cannot tell what their personality is or what they're going to look like until they're about 4.5 to 5.5 weeks old at the earliest. So I asked my buyers to wait until they're about that old, and then at that age I put different color collars on them, and we go in the order I received your deposits. So if I received your deposit on a female first, you're the first to pick from the females. If I received your deposit for the second male, you get to pick second from the males, and so on and so forth. Am I boring you, Dixie? So that's how that works. And then at that point, and if you're not able to come and pick in person, I know I do a lot of people that are far away or too far to just come and pick. I take weekly videos and pictures of the puppies. I try really hard to do that. I've bought puppies long distance before, and that's really hard. You're all excited and you can't see your puppy, and so the videos really help. I think people really seem to like them. So I do weekly videos, and I mean, I'm sorry, some weeks I don't do quite as good as others, but I really try. But sometimes things come up. And if you're picking from long distance, I'll try to get you a bunch of videos and describe their personalities and their looks and size for you. The puppies are available at about 7 to 8 weeks old. Depends how they're doing with weaning. They come with their 6-week shots. They're wormed weekly from 3 weeks. Of course, worms and puppies go together like peanut butter and jelly just because they put everything into their mouth. But we do pretty good with the worms. Make sure I covered everything. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment or to contact me. Again, all of our contact info is on our website, and that again is www.annesairedales.com. That's ANNESAIREDALES. I want to make sure I talked about everything. I think I did. So I hope this helps. Feel free to contact me and ask to be put on our contact list. And if you feel like I left anything out, please let me know. So thank you, Dixie, for being our entertainment while we do this video, huh?